This is the amazing Magnet Woman, and we are here today with a special guest, none other than Mr. Jay Jordan of Jay Jordan Deluxe Realty LLC, who has graciously allowed us to learn from him about how he helps us, as well as the type of mindset we need to have in order to do business and experience the magic in owning a house.
Nice.
Now tell us, Mr. Jordan, how are you the one to help?
Well, that's a great question. How am I the one to help? Well, besides the fact that I've helped several families here in the area, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina specifically. I've helped several families throughout the years. I've been licensed since 20 of their real estate goals, whether it's investment, first home, or second home, selling their homes, whatever the case may be, whether it's real estate related. I'm the person that they come to, and I've been able to help several families accomplish their goals. So with that, I am one of the best people to help you with experience and make sure that you get the job done the best in the right way.
Amazing. So, what type of mindset do we need to be able to do business with you?
Well, a lot of times, a lot the people who are just starting out have not really a clue. They really need to be open to learning, for one, because buying a house or selling a house, even, especially if you just say, for example, you just inherited a home that you want to sell, there's a process that you have to go through to understand so that you're not really getting blindsided by different things that could happen. So I ask for a lot of listening and understanding from people when we get started on the process because uh, it's especially in a state like North Carolina where it has a lot of nuances. And we have so many people that come from outside of the state that come here, just helping them understand those little things that are different from where they came from definitely goes a long way to have a successful outcome.
Amazing. So, what
Yeah.
types of qualities do we have? Do we have to be like from North Carolina to be able to work with you?
Oh, no, absolutely not. So I'm licensed in other states, but I can also refer out. That's a huge part of my business as well. I actually right now have a cousin that lives in West Virginia that I just referred to another agent because I don't do any business in West Virginia. I would be very awful if I was to try to help him because I wouldn't be doing him the right kind of service. I don't do business up there. So I was able to find someone that I vetted and was able to connect with and get those two connected. So yeah, you don't have to just be in the area that I'm in. Again, I am licensed in North Carolina, South Carolina, and the state of Georgia. But I also can, like I said, refer it all over. I've done things internationally as well, so I'm not limited to just the United States.
Amazing. So, do you only work with perfect people?
Oh no, 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 no. And for one, there's only been one perfect being on this planet as far as I'm concerned, and that's none of us. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I learn every day. I don't expect anybody that I work with to be perfect at all. That's just an unrealistic and false expectation. And anyone that I think does that, they're setting themselves up for all kinds of failure and disappointment in life.
Ah, thank you. Thank you for
Absolutely.
allowing. So, can you tell us about a time where you were able to assist someone who is imperfect?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I've had situations where people, I may talk with them, and it'll take at least like a year or two for them to get into the right place. Um, and what I mean by that, maybe that their credit wasn't in the right situation, or perhaps their savings weren't where they needed to be. What they call a lot of times, when you talk to mortgage loan officers, they say reserve savings. So they typically want to see, you know, 2 to 3 months on average of reserve savings. Unfortunately, for a lot of people in our community, that's not exactly an easy task, understandable, but that's where, again, going back to my first point of, learning and patience is explaining that, letting people know, hey, there's no such thing as a free house. You still have to qualify for it. And part of qualifying is getting yourself in the right position. And unfortunately, a lot of us just weren't taught that. When I say us, I'm talking about Black folks. We weren't taught how to save properly, how to buy a house, what is it that we need to have on our credit report to make us be a strong person to go get a house or a loan, so that we're not high risk. Because when you're high risk, that actually costs you more money. There's no such thing as a quick play or anything free like that. You really have to put in the work. And so, yeah, there's times where not everyone is ready right off the jump, and it takes some time to get them there, and that's part of the process for some people. But I take time helping folks, however long it needs to be.
Amazing.
Especially my people. I mean, we need help. So, if I gotta hold your hand, that's fine. We'll do it. As long as you're on board and and I set the right expectations and you're ready to go along with it, we'll get it done.
Wow. So would you say that you mold people into assets or being considered an asset?
Yeah, yeah. I need my acolytes all over to spread the word of what it is that I do for them. I've been to churches and presented similar things, just going over the process of buying a home. So if I'm not able to help you right there and then, I would appreciate it if you tell your friends and family. Maybe there's someone else who's in a different position that I could help. So yeah, no, absolutely.
Love it. Love it. It sounds like you love what you do. Is that correct?
I do. I do. And that's a huge part of it. It doesn't really feel like work a lot of times, which is where I'm able to make a difference in people's lives.
Amazing. So I do love helping people too. I have a nonprofit at the Amazing Magnet Woman where we are striving to build a recovery center. We are accepting donations via Cash App currently, $ the Amazing Magnet. It supports our mission, including helping the youth and young adults, providing temporary housing so people are able to eventually work with you and
Yeah.
ownership. How can
Yes.
people get in contact with you?
Yeah, well, I'm available on social media, J Jordan Deluxe Realty, JAY, not just the letter. Some people leave that out, but you say the whole thing, J Jordan Deluxe, DLUXE, Realty, REALTY. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. Uh, if you just Google, I have my Google business page. It has all of my links there as well, my website, email address, phone number, all of that's available online. If you just Google J Jordan Deluxe Realty, super, super unique.
Nice. And do you have any words of advice or wisdom for the youth or people younger than you?
Yes, don't rush it. Take the time, enjoy the journey. And I know that you're probably hearing a lot of noise from a lot of different people that are around you, but at the end of the day, follow your instincts, find what makes you happy, and the rest will come. Don't chase the dollar. The dollar, it'll, when you realize how money works, especially in a country like America, you know, chasing the dollar is just, you got to find happiness. And that's what I would just tell any young person. If I could especially tell myself, would just be, focus on your happiness. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy.
Yes.
Thank you for your expertise and professionalism. And with that being said, I wish everyone peace and blessings until next time.
Till next time.